Howdy, and welcome to ParaMonsters in the Haunted Escape Room by Moon Metro Digital. Download link in the description if you'd like to play. The game is available for $2.49 American, so you can go pick it up for real cheap. And I'd appreciate it if you I would appreciate it if you appreciated the developers by supporting them. It'd be real cool of you. I would also appreciate it if you checked out the GoFundMe link in the description to help someone out with their medical and travel expenses. Also, you can come here in the credits immediately and find out that Moon Metro Digital, a team of Jay Wilson and Allison M., you can figure out the team behind the Moon. It's Metro and it's digital. So, what is ParaMonsters and the Haunted Escape Room? In the quaint little town of Monsburg, the Paranormal Club is getting ready to kick off their annual sleepover on All Hallows Eve. Upon discussing how to spend their evening, the rumor of a haunted escape room piques their interest. They decide there's no better way to celebrate the special event than to just check out a potential paranormal event. Is the rumor just that? Or is this the real deal? You play as the president of the Paranormal Club, Faye, as she takes the lead on looking into the mystery behind the eerie escape room. My microphone was just perfectly in the way to obscure some of those words, and reading isn't already. Let's begin our haunted escape room. So I believe, are we? I don't know which one we are. I can look over and I can see. This person's name is Juniper. This person's name is Yale. Cannot see this person's name based on just screenshots on the itch.io page. So maybe this is us. We're Faye. I don't know. We'll find out. Only one way to find out. And that's to begin the game, of course. If we don't begin the game, it'd be pretty hard to figure it out. This story begins with a little gang of monsters in the town of Monsburg, a quaint town known for its frightfully grand scenery. The sun is beginning to set and everyone is getting ready to celebrate All Hallows Eve. The monsters of the Paranormal Club are preparing for their annual sleepover. We'll begin this story in Faye's room. It's finally Saturday. I've been waiting all month for this. The Paranormal Club's super spooky sleepover is underway. This year, it couldn't have fallen on a perfect day. Okay, that's Jasper. We now know that is not us. That happened to be a coincidence with the planning. Also, by the way, Faye, thanks for convincing your parents to let us stay at your place this time. It's no problem. I've always wanted to hold it here at some point anyway. Mom wouldn't let Jasper and I have it at our place again because of a certain someone. This again, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to put a hole in your living room wall. Heh, I've never seen anyone jump that hard in my life. Believe what you will, but I saw a ghost head in the queso, and you can't change my mind. Was it a ghost pepper, perhaps? That was hilarious. To be safe, I made sure to exclude queso tonight. But it's so good. Queso. I have a friend who learned that she was lactose intolerant after eating a whole lot of queso and going to the hospital, and then the hospital just being like, well, we don't know why you were all fucked up, and then ate some cheese later, and it was like, we figured it out. We figured out the mystery. So queso, scary thing indeed. So y'all, any ideas what to do after going door to door begging monsters for candy? We should stop by the after-school festival and see the activities they got going on. Lame. We should stop by the mill to grab some cider and donuts. There's a thing in visual novel type games that I like whenever the little like bleepty-bleeps for the characters, like words appearing, sounds different per character. Ace Attorney does it with like higher and lower pitched beeps for different characters, and I always thought that was nice. And the sound of the words appearing, kind of like a little bubble popping noise. I mean, it's not a full on like, but you know, it's a very pleasant noise. If you don't, are you doing All Hallows Eve? Right, getting cider and donuts, of course. You can get cider and donuts any store for the duration of the season. Why waste the evening doing that? Come on now, things always taste better during the holiday. Tell me I'm wrong. I could not tell them that they are wrong. You got any ideas you want to throw in, Jasper? Well, earlier this week at lunch, I overheard a couple of monsters talking about an escape room. It's just outside of town, and they run a themed room for every season. This season, it's something spooky, of course. I think I've heard of the place before. The conversation caught my attention because they mentioned a rumor tied to that room. A rumor? Go on. You have my attention. No rumors. Not today. Today is party day. Supposedly, a spirit occupies the room during this time of year. It's one that scares monsters into forfeiting the escape room. Well, that sounds very interesting. I remember it now. Lowell was telling everyone about his experience there during fall break last year. Fall break, an interesting time to receive a break. He said that a creepy voice kept whispering things to him. Scared him so much that he begged the staff to let him out of the room. That sounds like a rumor the paranormal crew needs to look into. Do we have to go? I don't want to go. Let's take a break and celebrate. There's no need to worry, Yule. I'm sure it'll be a quick one. Well, I'm not for or against checking it out. What do you want to do, Faye? Well, we're the leader of the club. Work all of our sugar off at the festival and hail more sweets with cider and donuts. Or should we check out Paranormal Monsters and the Haunted Escape Room? It's the name of the game, so we should probably go to the escape room. It's like they always say, spooky rumors and All Hallows Eve go together like milk and cookies. No one says, you're not wrong, whatever. Think about it this way. Either the rumor is false, and we get a nice escape room experience out of this, or the rumor is legit, and we still get a nice escape room experience out of this. A nice room experience. You go into a room, you're just like, yeah, nice room experience. Agreed, there's no harm in taking a look. I guess you're right. First, let's go get some candy and enjoy the night. The air begins to fill with the scuttling and chatter of monsters as they populate the streets of Monsburg. Trick or treat! All of the houses are decked out in their most frightening adornments. It's a bewitching sight. Bats, cauldrons, pumpkins. Color me bewitched. I have not lived in a neighborhood for a long time. So it's fun to take little walks and see people's Halloween decorations. I love to see it a whole lot. Trick or treat. One by one, the group wanders to a house, bags in hand, hoping to increase their bounty every encounter. Not bounty ever encounter. That's not trick or treat. As the night goes on, the traffic grows larger. The festivities are beginning to hit their peak festivities. Trick or treat. After visiting every home their little paws could carry them to, they return to Faye's to prepare. That was so much fun. I've never seen so many monsters out before. It has to be record numbers. Yeah, it was super crowded. I also ended up getting some good stuff. I got some caramel chocolate bars and saltwater taffy. Ooh, there's some candy corn, jelly beans, sugar sticks. Not a big fan of sugar sticks. I'm also almost 30 years old, so a sugar stick would probably destroy me if I just even looked at it at this point. Please be some candy with peanut butter. Please be some candy with peanut butter. What's this? Someone gave me a whole rotisserie chicken. Now that's a home we need to go back to. I did try and give away a can of chili once that I had during Halloween to trick-or-treaters, and nobody took the damn chili. It was sad. I figured someone would see the chili and be like, whoa, what's going on? Give me that chili. Can I have some of that? There's no way I'm sharing this. Oof. Maybe if I ask, she'll give me some instead? Well, let's gorge ourselves for a bit and get ready to head out. That would be confusing to all go to the same house and for one of your friends to be like, I got a rotisserie chicken, and for y'all to not have anything of the like in your bag. Sounds like a plan. Talk to me when you're ready to go. Okay, so if we talk to Jasper, it'll be time to go, but we must inspect our room. It's starting to get dark out. I love this time of day, especially in the fall. It is a fun time of day. So beautiful. We can't inspect those. Ugh, my shelf is so empty. I should go shopping for some figurines to put on it. I say that all the time, though, so that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. Yeah, you got to get some figurines to act as book middles. Not the way people usually do it, but I'm just going to make sure, yeah, that was the same one and that the different books didn't have different things. I bought that cup full of water during a... Oh, I brought that cup, not I bought. Yeah, I was like, you bought a cup filled with... I brought that cup full of water during a study session a long time ago. It's now storage for my writing utensils since I keep forgetting to bring it back. Well, it's been repurposed, so it's totally fine. Most monsters have desks, but I wanted a table instead. Cheaper, more space, and convenient for a study/hangout session with friends. What's up, Yule? Faye? I think I ate a bit too much candy. I feel like I could run around the whole neighborhood 10 times. Oh, that wasn't... Oh, I feel like I ate too much candy. Like, oh, there's a tummy problem. That's... I've eaten enough candy. It's go time. That energy could come in handy for the escape room. I won't let you down. Hey, Junie. Are you ready to do this escape room? I'm as ready as I'll ever be. I hope the rumor is real, and we don't waste our time. Come on, investigating a good rumor can be fun, and when you're having fun, you're never wasting time. If you say so. I've definitely wasted some time having fun before. Sup, Faye? You ready to go? Ready to leave. I have a different word. Let's make our way. I want to chill out. No, we have chilled the out. It's time to make our way to ParaMonsters in the Haunted Escape Room. Best to head out while we still have some night to spare. Sounds good. Let's go, everyone. And now we will load our escape room experience. The crew enters the escape room lobby. Jeez, I don't believe how far this place was. Jasper, you said this place was just outside of town. That was like a 30-minute bike ride. I never want to do that again. Top 10 of the scariest trips I've done. When we were on that long back road with no lights on it, I thought it was going to be the end of me back there. There were all sorts of sounds, and the trees and the dirt path made riding a pain. Come on, guys. It wasn't that bad. At least you worked off the sugar. Plus, it was the fastest route to get here. Any other way would have taken ages. Whatever. Let's just ask about the escape. Welcome, weary souls, to the Monsberg Escape Room. We have been expecting you for quite some time, Jasper and gang. Hold on. Have you two met before? How did he know? Stay back, demon spawn. Chill. I made a reservation on my phone while we were out earlier. This is our time slot, so that's how he knows. Normally you have to reserve these in advance, typically. Tee-hee. The room is prepared for you to enter. Just approach the door when you're ready. Alright, we seem to have misplaced a friend. I'm actually kind of excited to do this room. Oh yeah? You don't get excited about very many things. It's not often that the club gets rumors to look into. But then again, there's not much that happens around here. True. Let's hope that this time it's a legit one. You wouldn't expect there to be much monster activity in Monsberg, a town of monsters. Some promo materials displaying on the TV. It's a shame that this place doesn't get much traffic. Doesn't seem too bad, and the decent deals are steals. I do like, there's a bit of like rhyming wordplay going on in this game from time to time that I do enjoy. It makes me smile. A simple vase of flowers. Not much more to glean from there. What's up? The attendant is standing behind the desk and wearing a freaky smile. Did you need something? When you're ready, just go to the door. I can't wait for you to experience what the room has to offer. Don't look at me like that. It'll be frightfully fun. Okay, I'm down for frightful fun even though we have misplaced one Yule. Are you prepared to take on the escape room? I'm ready. We're ready to do the escape room. Good. I'll just need to blindfold y'all before you go in. The backstory and rules will be explained when you get inside. Without further ado, let's get started. I was blindfolded once for a start of an escape room. Did not enjoy that part. I've also done a VR escape room, which was very funny because I terrified friends while doing it. Years and years ago, the first owners, the Onomox, the way the text was, I thought it was multiple words. The Onomox, that's the pronunciation I'm going with, had a very ill child, obsessed with maintaining social status. The child was locked away out of fear of embarrassment. Despite cries for love and help, they fell upon not death. They weren't dead yet. Deaf ears. Eventually this child passed on. The Onomox covered up the death and left town shortly after. Since then, the spirit of the child has roamed these halls. It influences the manor's inhabitants to seek vengeance on its behalf. Because of this, Onomok Manor has become infamous for numerous murders over the years. This is where your group's stories begin. Your group's story. A single story, a group of people, however. Your car breaks down on a long side road during a trip, and no one can get cell service to call for help. The nearest town is about a 10-mile walk from here, but it's far too late and too dark to take that walk. One of you spots the large silhouette of a nearby residence not too far in the distance. Being your best option, you set off for it. Upon approaching the manor, it's clear it's been vacant for quite some time. However, it also looks as if it's still being maintained regularly. You figure that it would be all right to crash here for the night and set out first thing tomorrow. After searching the place, you find a wing of the manor that's somewhat furnished. As you settle down on the floor, the lights flicker and the doors suddenly lock. You've unknowingly stepped foot in Onomok Manor. The spirit has felt your presence, but hasn't found you yet. It'll be about 30 minutes before it stumbles upon you. You have until then to escape. Feel free to use anything you can to aid in this. All I ask is that you not break anything, or the spirit will swallow your conscience whole, and you'll also be held liable for damages. When I exit the room, you will hear a buzzer shortly after. You may begin once it has sounded. Good luck, and may you come back in one piece. I was waiting for the buzzer. There we go. Okay, now it's go time. It's time to go in the escape room. Well, that was quite an intense story. You don't think this rumored spirit is actually the child from the story, do you? Come on, Juniper. This is an escape room, not an actual manor. But this could be the place where that manor stood before. We did take a really long side road to get here. And I'm not getting any cell service either. A gulp. I'm sure they made up that story with the area in mind to set the tone. Something as infamous as Onomok Manor would be common knowledge for everyone in a small town like this. If it was real, we would know by now, and not because of some rumor. Maybe our local government knows and is hiding the truth from us. Oh yeah, local government. They're definitely covering it up. I agree with you. Absolutely. You've been watching too much conspiracy theory videos. We should stop burning the time and start searching the place for clues. Yeah, let's spread out and see what we can find, gang. Okay, well, let's start here. Seems like a good spot. That's not real blood, is it? Not a chance. It's just part of the theme. I mean, monsters have gone missing after coming here. Maybe this is what happened to Lowell, and they're using this setup as a cover. That's not funny, Jasper. I'm sorry. We're safe. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure we're safe. Where are the chairs for this table? I don't know. Maybe they forgot to put them in here when they were setting up? Probably. Just seems kind of odd without them. Yes, no chairs. I assume, yeah, that's the door that we came in. Whoa, what's this? What's a door like this doing in here? I don't know, but it's super cool. What do you think could be behind it? I'm going to try opening it. I didn't think it would have opened that easily. Looks like we need a key for it. Aw, man. Okay, was that not the door we came in through? Oh, is this the door that we came in through? And it's like oh, no, there is a manor here. Okay, all right. That wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting it to be like, oh, well, in escape rooms, they have to keep the door open because, like, legal reasons, like fires, fire hazards, and like, I assume there's probably some rules with bathrooms and such. I'm not sure. I don't know. Have you seen these books yet? So many interesting reads. There's alchemy, bedtime fables, cookbooks, and various other topics. Oh, wow. Have you seen anything that might be useful? Maybe you could try looking through one of these books. Let's look through the storybook if we're going to look through any of them. They all could be useful. But let's start with alchemy. Sure, why not? Advanced Alchemy, Volume 2. In this chapter, we'll be learning about how to turn lead into gold. First, you need a 99% lead bar, alkanized water, a healthy rabbit, and a large bowl. For each ounce of lead used, 3 ounces of water is needed. Pour the water into the bowl, place the lead in. Next, puncture the rabbit and drain its blood into the water. And recite the following chant. Well, no more of this book for me. Yeah, the second the rabbit came into the picture, I imagined it wasn't part of the puzzle. This is an interesting painting. I think it's a bird letting the wind carry it wherever it goes. I guess I could see that being the bird and then the air. I can see that reading of that painting. Really? Oh, or it could be the front beak, I suppose. That'd probably make more sense. Really? I think it's a table being flipped. Yeah, I guess, like, that'd be the table and like some action lines. I can see that. Now that you say that, I guess I can see that too. Maybe Yule's onto something. Let's flip that table. Since Yule mentioned it, I should check under the table. Look, I found a screwdriver taped underneath. Good going, Faye. I can't take all of the credit. Yule was the one that gave me the idea. Well then, good job for you too, Yule. I make many big brain plays. We'll be out of here in a jiffy. I probably wouldn't push it, Yule. Screwdriver has been added to your backpack. Okay, I don't actually know how to interact with our backpack, so I'm going to assume it's like a auto-use kind of deal. A bunch of interesting reads, supernatural occurrences, fortune-telling, and various other things. I'm glad I checked this other one to just make sure they were different books. Okay, let's check out the ghost book. Supernatural sights in Monsburg. The spirit of Pebbles is a dog spirit which possesses domesticated animals and uses them to kill their owners. This spirit is able to possess pets, but only ones outside unattended at midnight. After possession, it waits until the owners sleep, and then it puts them into sleep paralysis. Its method of killing is gnawing through the top of the head and devouring the brain. Powerful jaws on these pets. Because of this, the town's monsters never let their pets out after hours. Okay? I love dogs, but this is scary. It's making me second guess if I want one. Okay? I wasn't sure if like one of those books would have something useful for us. That's a pretty big clock. I was checking that out earlier. There's some screws on the bottom, like it can be removed from the wall. If that's the case, we could remove this if we had a tool to do so. Wait, I can use the screwdriver that we found. The screwdriver will in fact remove the screws. There we go, all done. Wait, what's this? There's a note on the back. Well, what does it say? The thriller about the escape is a great read. I should take this for future reference. I don't think there was a book about a thriller. Oh, a few thrillers on the shelves. Okay, I guess we were ignoring them previously. I don't know which one though. We can check them out. Oh, I guess. I thought it was a bottle of like lantern oil because it had a candle on it, but it's a candle and a lantern. It's a lantern with a light shaped like a flame. Nothing out of the ordinary. Ironically, it's kind of chilly being next to it though, because not a real light. I'm guessing. Cookbooks, various other topics. Yeah, let's see those various other topics. Check out the storybook with that. No, it was like fairy tale, not like story. Like, oh yes, a pretend story of stuff that, yeah, like a thriller. The escape thriller book. No escape. Running out of clues to aid in the escape, the monsters decided to take a moment and analyze the situation closer. Curious about some books they saw earlier while searching, one of the monsters grabbed a book from the right bookshelf. Upon opening the book, something dropped out. What was that? Something dropped from between the pages. It's a key. We can use this. Room B key has been added to your backpack. Oh, there's a door right here. Is this room B? We probably wouldn't start in room B, I'd imagine. But yeah, might as well try. Okay, yes. This does not appear to be room B, and our items do seem to be used automatically. Is this room B? It's locked. We need to find a key to the door. Faye, try using that key we found in the book. Yeah, let's try it out. Hey, it worked. What? Did one of you say something? Huh? I didn't hear anything. Just silence. Nobody heard that. Other than Yule's heavy breathing, I didn't hear anything. I'm not even breathing that hard. What the heck was that? I know I heard a voice. Maybe I'm hearing things. Never mind. The door is unlocked, so we can go in. Okay, let's just check these other things. There's the door down there. Door's electronically locked. Yeah, some sort of switch or device, or a magnet. If we found a magnet, we could just ruin that lock and then be liable for repairing the door. This is a really nice room. It's not deteriorating like the rest of the place. There's lots of neat little trinkets around. Was this a playroom built for the child? It definitely seems like it, and I'm creeped out. Speaking of nothing paranormal has happened yet. And you know what? I'm okay with that. You would be. You just want to get back and eat more candy. But you're right. I haven't seen anything either. We still have this room to search, and whatever is behind that cell door in the other room. Don't count your chickens yet. Surely that voice earlier couldn't have been the spirit, right? The clock is ticking. We need to get to the bottom of this before our time is up. I don't know if this game has an actual time limit that we're going against or not. What's up, Yule? I was looking at that chest and saw that you needed a combo to open it. I just remembered I saw a number next to the chalk outline in the other room. I don't remember what the number was, though. Sorry. No worries. I can go check it out. And I am immediately going to do that. You know, no reason not to. I mean, I guess I could have checked everything out there to make sure we didn't need anything else instead of running back and forth. But, you know, we might as well just go back and figure it out. Yule said that there was a number around the outline somewhere. I know it's not real, but I feel really gross having to look at this so closely. Found it. There's a number 4 with 3 dots of blood under it. Yule is surprisingly perceptive. All right, 4 with 3 dots. So is it just a 2-digit combination? I mean, you see 2-digit combination things in escape rooms from time to time. A 4-dial combination lock. I can turn each dial number 1 through 4. Well, we know it's probably 4. Okay, yeah, so we're going to get this wrong. That was just like, hey, the first one is 4. So we'll probably explore a little bit more in this room and figure out the code. Yeah, dang it, gonna have to try that again. Let's look around. I like escape rooms. I haven't done too terribly many. There's a movie theater next to me that does like VR like experiences, where I guess you just put on like a VR like headset. I don't have a VR headset, so I forgot they were called, and like this little backpack thing, and you like wander around, and they like augment it by like there'll be like physical things you interact with, like I mentioned earlier, we did this like Halloween escape room thing where we went through, and like at some point you had to like turn a valve, and like there was actually a thing there to turn, or like there was like a circuit you had to complete, so you had to find like a fuse and put it in like the fuse box, because you know it's escape room, it's horror themed, so of course there's a fuse box, and like there's actually a thing to pick up and put in. Apparently, like some of that is just like employees like walking around and like taking things from you. Instead of there being things, though, from what I've heard, people like running into people or running into like walls because they just, I guess, disregarded like the space, or maybe it got disaligned. But I did an escape room with some friends from work, so it was like the 3 of us, and you're supposed to be split into groups of 2, but there were only 3 of us, so I let them go together because like one of them was like very clearly actually like kind of freaked out about it. And I was like, oh yeah, no problem. And I just kind of wandered around. You know, there's some like jump scares and stuff. But there's a point where you meet up in the middle, and like you're like represented by like a VR like avatar or whatever as you walk through. And I walked up to them and I was like, oh hey, and just absolutely scared the shit out of both my coworkers. It was pretty good. It was a good night. It's a really nice painting. It brings the room together. Yep, it's a circle. We didn't learn much more than that. This is such a nice looking cat urn thing. That thing looks like it opens up. Yeah, let me try. I do like the little cat, like bobble pop toy. It opened. What's this inside? Looks like a button. Let's press it. Okay, we heard a click. Heard another click. I think I just unlocked something. Sounded close by. Okay, so we probably unlocked that other door. We know we can't do that. Is there anything in the chest? Oh, this opened. Okay, that probably makes more sense than opening that door. That button must have done the trick. Are you serious? There's nothing in here. Not so fast. I think I can see something etched into the side of the drawer. Yeah, I see that too now that you pointed it out. It says 3 is 4. Okay, so 4, 4, I'm guessing, is our combination thus far. Well, that's not true. Whoever wrote that must be stupid. Yep, that's a good point. You might want to rethink that statement. It's clearly meant to be a clue for something around here. If it is, where can it be applied? So we know 4 and then 3 dots, so I'm guessing 4, 4. Some talk show is displayed on the TV. They're introducing some horror author as the guest. For some reason, the scene keeps replaying. And now, mon folks, we have a very special guest coming up. They just released their second book in their occult series. Join me in giving a warm welcome for Odette Nalia Ellis. So 2, 1. Okay. Oh, I have her first book. I didn't even know there was a second one coming out so soon. I'm going to have to order it online when we get back from my local bookstore. That's the good place to order things from. Oh, we can look at other things on the shelf. It's a magic orb. Maybe I should ask a question. Oh, magic orb. Is this place occupied by a mysterious entity? Dragon later? The magic orb says, better not tell you now. That's kind of creepy. Block? It's a giant block toy. I found a little speaker on it while I was checking that out. I thought it would make some sounds, but I couldn't figure out how to turn it on. Who makes toys with speakers that don't do anything? Okay, so a speaker that doesn't do anything yet. Really cute plush, also. It's surprisingly cold over here. Okay, so it's not me then. I'm wearing a hoodie and I felt chilly standing there. Another unusually cold area. Okay, what about this? Doesn't seem to be anything we can check out. Okay, so we know 4, 4, 2, 1. We don't know the order we need to put them in. I'm not sure if there was a thing that we could have learned to tell us what order that we would need to put it in. So, I mean, we can just try both ways. When it comes to puzzles, I always feel like you should probably not brute force it and try and figure it out, but I am also a person who just ends up brute forcing puzzles. Playing a new DLC for a game that I deeply love and have maybe talked about before that I'm not going to say because I don't want to spoil it. I was just trying to figure out some puzzles there, and I didn't realize that they were puzzles that it never occurred to me that I could maybe go somewhere else and learn something. I just brute forced the puzzles by just beating my head against it and just figured out how the puzzles worked without the hints. Okay, so that didn't work out. What was our hint? It was 3 is 4, and we saw 4 and then 3 dots. On here we saw the second book in the occult series for 1. So second 1. Maybe that's supposed to be like the second number is 1. So perhaps we don't know the first number yet. We do have the block that doesn't work. It's a giant block toy. Yeah, a little speaker. What if I interact with the cat again? Pressed it, nothing else happened. Let's go back out in the hallway. Maybe it also unlocked that door. I doubt it did, yeah. Electronically locked. Yeah, not getting to it. Anything else in here that I didn't inspect? Yeah, I was wondering if perhaps we could take the lantern into the other cold spot. That seems like a complicated puzzle to actually, assuming it was a real physical escape room, like something like that would be a little difficult. Okay, so number lock. We really nice painting brings the room together. It's round. Doesn't seem to be anything to glean from there. What if I talk to you again? Yeah, that's a really, really nice painting. Hey, you'll... yeah, the chalk outline. So 4, 3, 2, 1. But I'm guessing that it's the second number is 1 is what it's saying, not that it's supposed to be 21. So what do we got? What if we do just... I mean, I could just brute force this by doing... well, I just realized I'm about to put in the same code again. Because we could just guess this because, you know, if we know that the second one is if we know the second one is 1, and we know that we have 44, then we know that the first one just has to be something else. And we know it's not 21, so, I mean, we have 3 other options. I'm not sure where we're supposed to learn this. Like, perhaps, like, there is, like, the big circle that's just one circle. I mean, it's a circle inside of another. I don't know. There's probably something I've overlooked, I'm guessing. Did it work? It did not work. We can try it again. Yeah, you know, I'm okay at escape rooms. I haven't done a whole lot of them. It's also been quite a while since I've done one for whatever reason. But I always kind of end up in a part where it's like, there's a part where it's like I have enough information to figure something out, but it's just like you almost have enough information. What I mean. So you have to kind of guess from there. I could be totally off base on this because I'm assuming, you know, second one is 1. We know that we have 44, so we know that 2 4s have to follow, but it didn't work. Can we talk to the magic orb again? I'm guessing a magic 8-ball is a copyrighted thing. Oh, magic orb, will Juniper give me some of her chicken? Magic orb says, very doubtful. Why did I bother asking? Oh, magic orb, are we going to complete this escape room on time? The magic orb says, as I see it, yes. Well, yeah, I mean, that's good news. It's a magic orb. Can you give us a clue on how to open the box in the middle? The magic orb says, first is 3. Oh, I'm an idiot. I got fooled by that. I was totally fooled by what was it? 4 is 3. I was like, yeah, we saw the 3 dots, so obviously that means 44. Okay, so it's first is 3. Yeah, another clue for the chest, and it's not going to give us a clue now. All signs point to no. I skipped some text there, but Yule was like, hey, maybe we can ask for another clue. The orb did not give us a clue. Okay, so we have first is 3, second is 1, 3 is 4 because we saw the. Oh, I'm guessing 4 is 3 is what that other one meant because in the cabinet we saw 3 is 4. Okay, so 1 is 3. Is that what it said? I've just totally forgotten. The second one we know is 1. I believe this is 4, and then the other one is 3. Is the way it should be. Did it work? Yes, I got it open. I skipped a step in reasoning and didn't take, hey, this one is this one. I was like, oh yes, we have a cipher here. I must replace the 3 dots to mean 4. Obviously, that's what that means. Nice one. There's another key in here. I'm going to assume it's for the cell in the other room. Cell key has been added to your backpack. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that, Junie. Huh? I didn't say anything. Are you alright? That's the second time you've done that. Yeah, you've been a bit off since we finished the first part. I keep hearing these faint whispers. Are you guys really not hearing them? I mean, you do have the best hearing of all of us. Your ears pick up everything. You don't think it could be the thing, do you? You know? The spirit? That's possible. It could also be a number of other things. Air from the vents, static from the PA system, the room settling. The rest of us haven't heard anything yet, so we really don't have much to go on. It could be that you're the only one hearing because the spirit really likes you. You're hilarious. Let's just keep our ears open in case it happens again. Remember, we're here to get to the bottom of this rumor. Aye, aye, Captain. Also, a theory that was not posited. It could be part of the sound system of the escape room, because it's a haunted escape room and that is their theme. Before we tackle the cell, we should share what we have so far. I'll start. We all know that I've heard a voice recently. I've only heard it speak when we make progress. That's not enough to determine if it's the spirit or something else. Well, I think I have something. I didn't think much of it then, but after talking with Yule, we found a few items that had speakers built in that shouldn't. A couple of those items being the giant block and the lantern. I think they could be fancy wireless speakers. There weren't any buttons on there weren't any buttons to pair with a phone on them, so I don't think that's the case. You think they could be playing the whispers? It's a horror-themed escape room after all, so that's possible. Not that I would have thought that either. Obviously, it's a ridiculous thing to think, but that doesn't explain the hallway encounter. I noticed something strange as well. A few areas of the rooms are colder than the rest. I felt that too, so I checked around those areas. Some had AC coming through nearby vents, while others didn't. Unusual temperature changes can be a sign of a ghostly presence. But in this case, we don't have much to make a decision yet. Whatever's behind the metal door could provide what we need. Let's go open it up. There's also this hole in the wall, whatever this is. That, pretty easy place to hide a speaker. Assuming that, it's a speaker and there's not an actual haunted ghost. Haunted ghosts, the way they sometimes come in ParaMonsters and the haunted escape room. It's time to figure out what's behind this door. Go ahead and unlock it, Faye. There we go. Hold on. Before we go in, there's a note posted on the cell. It reads, "Only one monster may enter the cell. The door will not close if more than one is detected. The inside of the cell will be unlit, so you will be provided a flashlight while inside. Once the door closes, the puzzle will begin. Good luck." So, who's going to be the one to do it? Not me. Nope. Darkness freaks me out. You couldn't make me go in there. My claustrophobia won't let me do it. I would pass out before I could get started on a puzzle. I had planned on checking around the place again to see if we missed anything. So I'm the one who has to do it then. I'm sorry. It seems that that's the case. You're our fearless president. You can do it. I'll be right outside the door just in case you need any help. Yeah. Time to step into the belly of the beast. Be careful, Faye. A room where only one person can go in is kind of disappointing in a group escape room setting. Only one person getting to do this. But I've been to rooms where it's only a few people can do this, but normally they have it broken up so other people are doing other things when you do an escape room like that. I haven't been to a ton though, so who knows. My goodness, I don't like this at all. Why did it have to be me? It's way too dark, and it's freezing in here. Without this flashlight, you wouldn't be able to make out your own paw if it was in your face. The blood all over the walls doesn't make me think any better. Gives me the chills. Hold on a sec. I wonder if the others can still hear me. Hello? Doesn't seem like they can. That's a yikes. Would have been nice to talk to them during this. At least. I just need to keep my cool and take my time figuring things out. See, we have a friend in here who will talk to us. Spirit, are you here? I might be able to get to the bottom of this. I'll go along with the puzzle and see if that draws it out. Okay, let's see. What's this thing? Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, geez, one of these. Okay, so these are never as hard as they look like they're going to be, but this is going to be a big brain problem situation from yours truly trying to figure this out. Oh, there we go. Never mind. I did it. I figured it. My brain worked. I was able to solve the puzzle for children. It's a puzzle for children, but I panicked. That did the trick. Check this puzzle off the list. We got a light over here. Oh, okay. So I didn't even notice this over here yet. A light on the panel turned on. What's up? Sorry, I'm not really. Not really catching it. The voice, where is it coming from? An actual spirit? The vent? One of the machines? Red button. It's a machine with a huge red button and 3 screens on it. If I press the button, I wonder what'll happen. Okay, if we... Oh. Colors just flashed on the screens. I think I'm supposed to input the pattern it showed. Okay, I didn't see all the things, but I think it was just... I saw like red, blue, but I think it flashed a couple times while I wasn't looking. No, I don't think I did that right. Yeah. It went as I expected. I'll have to try again. Okay, there were the 3 buttons here, so I wasn't sure if it was going to be like a limited number of tries. This time, I'll keep an eye on it instead of looking away. All right, red, blue, red, green, red. Red, blue, red, green, red. Red, blue, red, green, red. Yes, I have to say it or I'll forget. Red, blue, red, green. For someone, I have played Banjo-Kazooie a whole lot of times. The Tip Top Choir still gives me trouble when playing a very simple game of Simon like that. I mean, yeah. Memory puzzles, not my strong suit. Yes, Faye has said it for me. It triggered a light on the panel to turn on. Our friend's gonna say some more stuff. Not that we can really, we can't really make it out. Sounded like it was in front of me though, but I can't see anything there. Okay, I can't inspect the save me. There's the vent. Nothing really here to inspect except for this terminal. What is this? A terminal with a prompt on it. It wants me to determine which one is the odd one out. 1. Which is the odd one out? Fork, shoe. Yeah, okay, shoe. Pretty simple. I mean, you could eat with a shoe if you were determined enough. Guitar, sugar, driver, crowbar. They all end with R. This one is ER, though. 3. Which one is the odd one out? Smartphone, laptop, tablet, camera. I guess the camera just first, assuming smartphone, laptop, tablet, all do about the same thing. They're basically the same shape. I mean, there's differences. Well, laptop fold, laptop unfold. Laptop can be at an angle, but I'm going to assume camera. I also don't have a tablet. I haven't owned I almost had a smartphone. I haven't owned a laptop in years. 4, 9, 16, 23. Oh God, this is I'm a math minor. This shouldn't worry me. 4 and 16, both multiples of 4. 9 and 23. They're odd. Oh boy, what is this? I can't even. I've been put on the spot, and now I can't remember what Fibonacci looks like. I don't remember my prime numbers. I don't think it's a. Well, is 23 the only prime number here? I guess. I think that's what a prime number is. I don't remember anything. Cheese, cherry, lemon, corn. I would guess cheese first because it's like cherry, lemon, corn are it's corn's probably a vegetable. Ever since tomato fruit. The answer is lemon though. It starts with an L. I'm guessing that was it. Got 3 of the 5 correct. Insufficient data collected. I bet I can guess which 2 I got wrong. Let's see. Will it give us the same questions as before? Fork, shoe, knife, spoon. Yes, shoe. Odd one out. Last time I said sugar. I didn't really. Oh, did I click on sugar instead of driver? Because that one's ER. I think I might have misclicked this one. Now that I think about it. Okay, let's think about this one again. They all have A's. Only these 2 have O's. T's. These have T's. That one doesn't. I mean, I'm guessing it's camera because like the others, they do the same things. This is the only one without E though. If that was the answer that we were looking for. if we want to assume that I got... here, let's just assume the camera one is right. Because I don't think we've changed an answer yet. Because I think I clicked driver last time. Let's say 9 this time. And let's assume... well, I guess if I clicked on a different one, I should... let's just... No, I'm going to do lemon again. We changed one answer. Let's see. 2 of the 5 correct. Okay, so no, I was right with the 23 prime thing. So I'm guessing that we did something else. And well, we know that we did something incorrectly. Shoe. Driver. I probably should have changed one of those, now that I think about it. Let's not pick camera this time. This time I'm going to pick laptop. We're going to pick 23 again. And I'm going to say the cheese this time. 3 of 5 correct once again. This puzzle, the puzzle for children is defeating me. Fork, knife, spoon. I mean, it's gotta be shoe. I assume this one because it ends in ER. I would assume driver is the answer, but I mean, sugar's the only one that's not a tool of some sort. Guitar, you know, the music, the driver, I guess the golf club and the crowbar. I mean, I don't know. Let's just go for it. I said laptop last time. That wasn't right. Let's try tablet. 23. We learned that I was correct about that. And oh, you know, cheese. You can have cheesecake. You can have cherry pie. You can have lemon pie. You can have corn bread. Corn cake. Corn pie. Doesn't sound... 2 of 5 correct. Okay. That time I picked shoe, driver, 23. Is 23 the one that comes? No, there's one. Oh, I picked... okay, I picked shoe, smartphone, 20... God, which one am I forget? Oh, shoe, driver, smartphone, 23, and cherry. The odd one out. Cherry pie, lemon pie. I guess you make lemon like meringue. Lemon pie. Maybe it was another letter thing that I was overlooking. Yeah, easy. Yeah, I didn't. There was no struggle there. Definitely didn't struggle. Speaking, but it still hasn't made a move. What is it waiting for? I guess it's waiting for the light to turn on. All of the lights are lit. Something just came out of the bottom of the panel. Panel? What panel? I guess it's this thing. It's a keycard. I think we can use it to get out of here. Escape keycard has been added to your backpack. Now I can leave this wretched cell. I'm guessing it came out of this part right here then. How do I get out of here? Where is the exit? Puzzle's finished. Oh, I click on the panel again to get out. I see. Okay. I wasn't sure since there wasn't a door drawn on there. Faye, you made it out. I'm so glad to be out. It wasn't exactly comfortable. Did you find out anything new? The spirit was a lot more active in there, but something was off. I couldn't pinpoint where the voice was coming from, but it started to feel familiar. Other than that, I got a keycard to open the escape room door. Oh, that was the exit. Okay. After you went inside and Jasper and Yule left, I heard the voice that you mentioned. It startled me at first, but it sounded like it was on my right. I searched near the clock for it, and I couldn't find anything initially. But then the voice spoke again, and it was louder than last time. This time, it was behind me. That led me to check the lantern, since it has a speaker. Sure enough, it was on, but I could only hear a soft static sound briefly before it turned on. So, the voice was coming from speakers this whole time. Yeah, Yule and I heard the voice as well, while we were checking out the other areas. I caught it while searching behind the picture in the other room. And I heard it while checking the shelf in the hallway. Oh yeah, I guess there was a little shelf by the window. Who would have guessed? There was a small speaker installed under it. So, that's where it came from in the hall. It was so empty that it gave off the illusion that it had nothing to hide. Exactly. I think I recognized the voice as well. It sounded just like the attendant. It kind of had the same unsettling tone as him. Unlike Juniper and Jasper's encounters, my speaker didn't turn off right away. There was a bit of mumbling and snickering before it went silent. It was always too quiet for me to pick up on, but that's why it felt familiar. Turns out our spirit was the attendant messing with the monsters by using a system of hidden speakers. It would seem so. If you think about it, it makes sense. Why wouldn't he do it to up the entertainment value? I was missing the word "it" there, and I was like, do it to up. I'm saying it. That's why it's confusing me. Do up the I've confused myself. Just like with these, they're very simple puzzles, but I still kind of do bad at them. True. Well, we can all call this escape room rumor busted. So, since you have that card, I guess we're free to leave. Yep, let's get on out of here, and I'm sure nothing untoward will happen during our escape. Let's get home and get back to our sleepover. And we did it. We've escaped the room. With the rumor solved, the paranormal crew leave the escape room and hop on their bikes back home. With a lot of the night left, a mountain of candy calling them, and another case under their belts. This sleepover was looking to be the best one yet. However, for Faye, something still didn't sit right, and she couldn't put a paw on it. Meanwhile, back at the escape room. That was a close one, my lord. Okay, you did it not wonderfully. Oh, I that W came in as an N, and I was like, what? You did it. You did it wonderfully. To shift right. Shift. Oh, to shift their suspicions. I see now. Boy, I need to learn how to read. The seed of vengeance has been planted. The seed of vengeance has been planted in the mind of that live munchkin. Only a few more left, my liege. Yes. In due time, the world shall feel the pain I have felt soon. Yes, Lord Onamak. Happy Halloween. Oh. So that was ParaMonsters and the Haunted Escape Room. Very cute little game with puzzles that managed to whip my ass. It's cute. It does say on the itch.io page that there are plans for more games or I believe, developer's note. I believe I saw a note somewhere on here where it was like, oh yes, where did I read it? I've seen something somewhere about there being more games and the thing. I've read I just noticed on the controls on the page that there's I could have used the left mouse button to interact advanced text. There was I could have hit escape to pause the game or tab to open and close our inventory. Whoops, didn't notice. And also there's a character under controls which we did not see, so maybe we could assume that it is Faye, or the leader of the bunch. You know her well. We played as her in this video game. It was very cute. I like this experience. I would enjoy seeing more games. Just a cute little escape room, because escape rooms are a fun thing. They go side and side with horror. You get your Saw. I've never seen a movie in the Saw franchise after Saw. I think I might have seen a bit of Saw too. It's gone from my brain. Escape room vibe with that. Your 999 Virtue's Last Reward and Zero Time Dilemma. Zero Time Dilemma being a kind of a bad game. But they're vaguely horror, and the kidnapped and forced to do a escape room game of death. Escape rooms, horror, peanut butter jelly. And this one, went in on the kind of the cute aesthetic. It does seem like they could be setting up something with Lord Anamak and the Vengeance from Beyond the Grave. Maybe we'll see more of that. Who knows? I did think this game's very cute. It's available for very cheap if you would like to play it. The creators, I do believe they have another game on their thing. They have a game called Daydreamore. It's about daydreams and parkour, so you can go check that out too. Maybe keep an eye out for more of their video games, and I'm trying to read around my microphone to see if maybe I was incorrect about them saying they were going to specifically do more ParaMonsters, because I see something. I'm not reading. I'm trying to read very quickly. And I see if you want more Moon Metro in your life, you can follow the page or the Twitter for development updates and sneak peeks. So, so that was ParaMonsters and the Haunted Escape Room. I tripped over the last step, just like all the puzzles I tripped over.